nothing more in my life has been as big of a struggle for me as self-expression. Even being able to speak coherently and adequately in conversation has felt difficult. I can get too critical and doubtful about what I want to express that I don't even end up saying anything. Nowadays, I still struggle, but I know the value in voluntarily exposing myself to hardship and how helpful it can be. So I see it as an opportunity to grow and develop myself. There's something therapeutic about giving voice to your values and interests. Something in us wants to speak, and it feels liberating when we try to let it out. Although the core of what wants to speak never quite gets fleshed out, but by catching its essence little by little, a picture starts to emerge. And only after the process has been undergone and the product has been created do we get to look back on how it came about and see what its aim was. And that's what's hard about creative expression in particular, that what is being expressed isn't clear from the outset. This reminds me of how we continue to understand and comprehend things, especially when we try to teach what we know to others. So much of making and maintaining relationships is about communication. I'm so intrigued and impressed with people who can be social butterflies, especially since it feels so terrible to have so many feelings inside and not being able to express them correctly or effectively. And this painful point is the reason why I've been trying to get more courage about expressing how I feel. I've spent too much of my life worrying about what others think, not being willing to stand up for what I believe in, or empowered enough to share what I like. And I want to change that going forward. It brings to mind Thoreau's quote, "The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation," and how I hate when I fall into that stereotype. That although I might not be as credible or formidable as I'd like, it's still important to express myself truthfully and honestly, and that this practice brings me closer in alignment with something authentic. I may not know the person I may become, but every day I show up for myself and my family, I build myself into someone I can count on and be proud of. And for me, that's something worth sharing.